What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Brickz. You already know I'm here with my boy Omar.
Yo.
Alicia.
Hey, y'all.
And a very special guest today, my brother, Kamari Morales.
What it do, man? I'm happy to be here.
Appreciate you tapping in with us today. We got a lot to talk about. Game one. Congratulations on a successful game.
Thank God.
Appreciate it, man.
I was on the sidelines cheering y'all on, but you in particular had a pretty good game. They call you the magnet now, so I see why. You was catching the ball, but
he was blocking, making key blocks, all of it.
I know Freddie Kitchen's been on y'all, so
Man, has it?
I'm seeing what the work is producing, but from a player standpoint, can you talk about just like how that feels? Like just going out there, playing game one, first game jitters, just even the success of the game.
Oh, man, it felt great, man. It felt great to finally get back on the field. We have been hitting each other for so long, and, man, you get tired of hitting your own teammates, and they know your plays and you know their plays, so it kind of gets to a point where it gets just repetitive. So to finally get out in the field and face an opponent, a good one at that, definitely felt great. Jitters, I don't know if I had jitters. I mean, I would say seasoned at this point, but I definitely, always get a little anxious before every game. It doesn't matter who we're playing, whether they're number one team in America or the worst team in America. But overall, I'm happy with everybody's performance. We definitely got a lot more work to do because we're nowhere near where we need to be. But yeah, I like the direction that we're trending. So great to be 1-0.
Yeah.
It felt like such a big atmosphere too. They had the jets flying over.
Yeah, man.
It was like bowl game energy for real.
That's what I'm saying.
It was bowl game energy.
They had the dude doing like the Duke Mayo stuff. Like that was live on God.
Yeah, and it felt great to actually go back out there and beat them in that location and in that classic of a game because they had beat us, 2 years before?
Oh, yeah.
In the Duke's Mayo
Bowl.
That was an embarrassing loss, and, all season, that's all Coach Brown talked about, how embarrassed he was from that loss and how he's not going to take a team down there to get embarrassed like that anymore. So, I mean, it got to the point where I got tired of hearing it, so.
Y'all did something about it, though. So.
Yeah,
y'all did.
Yeah.
And then, I guess for those who don't know, even on my end, working with media, I see one side of Coach that's very firm on everything he does, very, very precise, very meticulous. But from the player standpoint, how would y'all describe Coach, or at least your relationship with him? Because a lot of people don't get the opportunity to really get to know Coach Mack Brown.
Yeah, so with Coach, I would say he's more so he has everybody's best interest at heart. He really loves his guys, and he'll do anything for his players, and he always tells us that he's going to get us the best coaching staff in the country. So whenever a coach leaves,
he does always say that.
We're always going to have another coach to come back, and he definitely take care of his guys, and he's hard on us. He's very, very hard on us. But one thing that I do love and respect about him is, if we're right about something, he's going to go to war for us, and he's going to fight to the end if we're right. And if we're wrong, he's going to let us know that we're wrong, and we might get punished for it or whatever the case may be. But I've always respected how he feels about his players and what he'll do for his players. I really don't think there's a limit to what he would do for players. I genuinely think he'll take a bullet for any one of us. So yeah, I got a lot of respect for him.
He's so sweet. He's like a grandpa. He has 11 grandchildren, so I can only imagine him seeing you guys as his extended family and really taking care of you guys. So that's sweet.
Yeah.
Nah, he's talked about that, just saying how he wants to have y'all be treated as if y'all was his sons type of thing.
No, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, he's I saw him walking up from the IPF the other day. He had on his all black, his Jordans, his blue glasses. He was
he be wearing Jordans now.
He be
wearing
swagged out.
Jordans.
So yeah, he seems like a really nice person to get to know.
Nah, I'll never forget one semester, I think I was a sophomore, but I was just walking past the Keenan Stadium. And I ran into Coach. I was like, "Oh, what's up, Coach?" Gave him a dap. He was like, "See you at practice." I wasn't working with Inside Carolina. I was just trying to get to class. I'm like, okay, I don't know who I look like on the team, but shoot, put me on.
Throw me out there, Coach.
Throw me out there, Coach.
Hey, that cat be in his own world sometimes. He just be out there sometimes in his own world, man. He's just happy to be here, I'm telling you.
But nah, man, I don't want to go too deep on football. Like, of course we can talk about that, but I want to give you the opportunity, you know, for people to get to know Kamari. I know you, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
but I want these people to get to know you. So, Tallahassee, Florida.
Yeah.
Butt Lake.
Yeah.
That's where you from.
That's where I reside.
What is in Tallahassee, Florida?
Hot. Sun.
Yeah. Hot. Humidity.
Oh yeah, I always talk about the humidity.
I've never been to Florida.
Some good seafood.
Mosquitoes.
Good seafood.
Little Tyler.
But
on a serious note, man, like in Tyler, you got FAMU and Florida State. And,
Yeah.
you know, they kind of make the city. Like, we're a huge college city. Like, yeah, we're the capital, but our city is nothing without FAMU and Florida State. And then we have a community college there, but, man, Saturdays in Tallahassee, when Florida State has a game or when FAMU has a game and FAMU has homecoming, or they might have a home game on the same day. I'm trying to tell you, Tallahassee get the jumping now.
I can't even imagine what that environment is like, especially on homecoming.
And it be hot too.
But look here though.
Or at homecoming, it might not be hot.
No, it be hot, but hey, it's Florida though. They want it hot.
Yeah.
Girls be going out there half naked. I'm telling you, it's different down there, man. hey, it's different, man. I ain't been.
You gotta plan a little trip.
Road trip.
Nah, for any dude, man, if you ain't doing nothing,
For any dude, it's crazy.
I mean, I can't speak for the ladies. I ain't looking at no dudes, but hey,
That's real.
Hey, you have a great time, man. Hey, me as a high school kid, I loved it, you know. But nah, they can have that stuff now.
Have any of y'all been to Florida?
I'd have been to Orlando.
Yeah, I have family that stays in Jacksonville, so like I go down there a lot sometimes. But
Ratchet.
yes,
Ratchet?
and literally like
In Jacksonville?
yes,
What?
I don't know
Jacksonville is
nothing
bad.
about Florida, so
Now,
please.
we need to take a trip.
I'm about to say, please tell me.
Literally, but I remember like when I went down there when I was younger, I was
You've
like,
been to
why?
Miami.
That don't count.
I'm talking about like Orlando, go to Disney World,
Yeah.
all that, like the real Florida, like where you got people sitting there talking like that. Like,
Yeah, but
like-
it was definitely like an experience for sure. They have great seafood, but I think one of the things that like stuck with me is they have like drive-through liquor stores, and I was
that
like,
stuck with you?
yeah, because as like a kid, I'm like, I didn't know that was like an actual thing. You can literally go and get liquor from like a drive-through, similar to like a Zaxby's or like a McDonald's.
Yeah, it's different down there. I remember when I was talking to Chris Collins one time about how you can go to Walmart and get liquor, bro. Like
Not just Taylorport.
like not just like it's a liquor
Henny.
Yeah, it's a liquor store in the Walmart and where I'm from.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, man, I'm telling you, like,
Yeah, North Carolina is like I
Florida
think you
different,
can't
bro.
like sell alcohol like
At a
after
certain time.
After-
on
like
Sunday.
it was.
Yeah,
Remember
like
when we was on
two-
Franklin Street and when we went to Sup Dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they was like
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. It was like after like 1 or 2.
1 or 2.
yeah,
They
people,
won't.
They literally won't.
But people don't go to the ABC store in Florida, bro. Like,
no
at least
need
where I'm
to.
from, everybody go to
If
like.
you tell me I can go to Walmart and get a bottle of Henny.
They go to Walmart or they'll go to where I'm at. It's something called Market Square.
That sound good.
Yeah, you can go to Market
They
Square.
got food there?
Nah, I
Just liquor?
just licking there. Yeah, I'd have had to take my uncle up in there a couple times. That's a jitterbug, man. But yeah.
So, if you, like, just to kind of segue, if you wasn't playing football, what would you be doing?
Man, that's a great question. I tell people all the time, if I wasn't playing football, first of all, I would have went to FAMU.
Okay.
I don't know exactly like what I would have been doing, but I definitely would have went to FAMU. That's if I wasn't on like a baseball scholarship somewhere. Because a lot of people don't know this, I played baseball all the way up into high school. I stopped playing baseball to focus on football because I saw I had a lot of
position
potential
did you
in it.
play?
I was a starting pitcher and a first baseman.
Okay, nice.
And I was actually like, and I ain't trying to toot my horn, I was actually like pretty good. I grew up playing baseball because my dad, he worked in the minor league system as an athletic trainer. So I kind of like grew up around baseball, like knowing baseball. So I would say either playing baseball somewhere or at FAMU.
That's cool. I
Nice.
just applied for my baseball analytics job.
You did. You
Tight.
did. You did.
God.
I did not know that, actually. I don't think.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I played baseball too growing up.
That makes sense you played baseball, though.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Really big into baseball, man. That's why I never really got into basketball. I like it. But
Baseball is long. This past summer, I went to UJ and LSU baseball game, and it went to 12 innings, and it was like 4 hours long. I was like, never again.
LSU,
I
they
can't
just won the
sit
Natty,
through
didn't they? That's
Yeah,
a
they
great,
did.
That's a good game.
It's like
watch
baseball. You don't
it
know
on
which way
TV.
it's gonna
I
go.
can't.
That's why people like really love it because you can't predict like it can literally flip a switch and who's gonna
In
win.
one inning.
Yeah,
One
facts.
inning.
Yeah.
But like I
I
can't
can't
watch it on
sit through
TV
it.
though. TV I get bored. Like
Yeah,
in
TV.
person I
Yeah.
can watch it though.
Nah, I like
can agree
when
with that.
in that one
Yeah.
game they was about to start throwing hands.
Oh
You just like to see people fight.
Yeah, like
You was talking about the chair. The last episode.
nah, like that's what it got my
brawl.
attention. If I'm at a game nodding off and I see they about to swing, yeah, I'm all tuned in. This UFC now.
Nah, hey, especially if somebody go to sleep. Like, they done put my dog, Tim Anderson, to sleep.
That was embarrassing.
But look, though, the Montgomery Brawl happened the day after or 2 days. We needed that.
They got that accent, bro.
Hey, we needed that, man. I said, man, Tim done went down. He making us look bad out there, man.
Nah, we was talking about the brawl last episode, and me and Omar was saying did you peep that there was bruhs in there?
Yeah, man. Everybody was saying they were brothers. I mean, it's only fitting.
Pizza.
It's only fitting. If Eddie Org would be out there thumping, it would be us.
Yeah, you know, we just ride for our peoples. Like we said last time, we don't condone violence.
Yeah, we don't condone violence, but they're supposed to get the brakes beat off them, though.
Yeah.
They got everything they deserve.
Nah, no cap, no
That
cap.
was crazy.
But so I know you said you was gonna play like baseball or something, but currently you are getting your master's.
Yeah,
right?
man.
So can you just talk a little bit more about that, because that is kind of your future outside of football.
Yeah, so right now, currently taking classes for my master's in sport administration. I was just accepted into the Master's of Accounting program here as well. So I start that in October. So
that's right.
Yeah, I'll be in 2 master's programs. Thank God, like I ain't paying for them either.
Yeah.
That's all football. So
That's a blessing.
my advice to y'all out there, hey, if it's free, give me 3. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
No cap though.
You still working on your thesis too?
yeah, I'm still working on my thesis. But yeah, like I'm doing all that because like post football, I want to work within like an NFL franchise, like in the front office, like managing the salary cap,
Nice.
all that type of thing. Maybe potentially be a GM one day, work my way up to that, but definitely like want to work with a salary cap,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
That's real.
Yeah, so when you go into talking about like wanting to be in like the front office and like how you've like displayed leadership throughout your career at Carolina, do you think like being surrounded by such like a rich knowledge of like coaching staff at the collegiate and professional level that they're like able to give you those gems that you can't pick up like in a textbook, like really like give you that in-depth experience of like what it's like being in those positions?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, the knowledge that I get from, you know, people that's actually done it is absolutely priceless. And, you know, I'm always talking to them. Like, they know my aspiration. They kind of know what I want to do post-football. So they're always willing to help me. And, you know, because of that, I've got to know, you know, a lot of people in these high positions. And, you know, that's why I always tell people, like, people always say, oh, it's not what you know, it's who you know. But I don't believe that personally. I believe it's not who you know, but it's who knows you. So, you know, because of these coaches and all these people that I, you know, come across, I'm able to connect with all different types of people, whether they look like me or not, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that I can say, yeah, they know me, they can vouch for me, you know, that's my biggest blessing, honestly.
Yeah, it's definitely about what people say about you when you're not in the room that definitely pushes you forward.
Nah, no cap.
Yeah.
And like I feel like that's a big thing in life,
Yeah.
sports business. Like for me, I think with my whole journalism track, like one thing that I've found to be true just through my experiences is like you said, it's really who knows you. Like you can't just email somebody and expect to get that big time job. Like it takes really going out there, asserting yourself, making yourself be known, whether that's through emails, video calls, meeting them in person, like building a true friendship and a true genuine connection with somebody. Like that, this just some life advice.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
like
It goes a long way.
it goes a long way.
And what I will also say is people love to talk about themselves.
Yeah, and their journey of
Yeah.
how they got to
Yeah.
where they are now.
So if you're able to say, hey, I want to learn more about you and like how you got to where you are, like I'm really interested in that, people eat that up.
Especially like
Yeah.
at our age too. Like
Yeah.
I know y'all older than me, but like I feel like especially like in the range from like high school to college, people are like so willing to help like our generation in like propelling us forward because they had to take those steps to get where they are now. Especially like people of color in positions, they love to just be able to be an advocate for you. I just learned that I have to be able to speak up for myself to put myself in those positions.
Yeah. Nah, like you said, we really the future. And
like I'm saying, we're the future. They had no choice but to help us to a certain extent.
Yeah, if they want things to run smoothly, which it's already looking shaky for that. But like to add on what you said though, like it's even important too to network with each other. Like even with you, like I've tried to network with you, everybody in this room, because you never know in the next, let's even say year, like and even in the next year where all of us will be in the opportunities that we could have. So like
we graduating, who knows?
Y'all are old.
Oh my god,
maybe you're just young.
Yeah,
I mean,
you are legit.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I just turned 20.
You're a year younger.
Hey, like
what's like the age
on the cusp?
Like what's like the age cutoff where you can't ask a lady how old they are?
I think it's like once they like hit 30 for real.
But how are we supposed to know?
But like you're not supposed to ask a woman are you pregnant?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to ask them their age or weight.
Yeah.
But cutoff, like I feel like I get asked a lot. People think I'm younger than what I am, so people ask me my age all the time, but I don't know when that's going to go away.
I mean, you did
I think
tell
you
the
look
podcast
older
you was
than
19
you are,
on the
though.
last show.
And you
and you was
did.
20.
My birthday just passed in August.
Nah, it was.
But I had said that, though. I had said
you was
that,
20 by the end.
Oh, I
She probably wasn't
accustomed to it.
Used
Yeah.
to be in that age.
You're
yet.
20?
It happens.
Yes, I'm 20.
Mari the oldest in the room.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
How old are you?
22.
Oh, he's not that old.
I'm really not that old.
You're not that old.
He just got an old
I just
soul.
feel like his accolades is just like it makes him seem older than what he is. But that's good though.
Yeah, he got a lot of.
I be trying to do my thing.
So if you could end up at any NFL team,
Oh man.
I asked him this.
which one is it?
Oh man.
Is it our team?
Our team, Cowboys.
America's team?
Oh, here you go.
Nobody likes them.
I do.
Nobody
do.
likes them.
You like the
We do.
Cowboys?
Yeah, they keep making me mad, but I mean,
They make me very
Y'all
upset.
think y'all gonna
Biggest
do something?
franchise.
Nothing.
Biggest franchise.
I don't
It'd be
know. I
dope
ain't
to
gonna-
work with
Most
them, though.
racist owner.
I ain't speaking on that. I don't know nothing about that. But man, I just want to end up in the right situation, like
That's
more than
real.
anything. So it's like I don't want to be on a team where it's like I'm there one day and then they get rid of me the next. So it's
Yeah.
like I honestly don't even know an ideal team. I just want to be in the right situation. Preferably a place that don't have a lot of state income tax. But I mean, it is what it is. I go wherever, wherever's right for me. I end up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Everything always works out. We was just talking about that.
Yeah.
Everything gonna work out for you.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams' dad said if he don't end up at the
Cap.
right team, he gonna go straight back
Cap.
to USC.
Cap.
Go back.
Cap.
I don't know though, because
Cap.
if you get to that point, like even thinking about like Drake and shit, and stuff. I'm keeping that in there.
Doing so well.
But
You're not turning down 35.
no,
M's,
but okay, but at the same time though, if you're making good money off NIL,
Good,
that
No.
good money ain't 35.
NIL
You're right, though.
You're
NIL
right.
has not reached that level of being
Not yet.
able to compete with that.
I
It's
totally
still the
agree.
Wild, Wild
But
West.
if you're in a position where you're making money, period, like he's probably
Bro.
making at least $5 million.
Who?
Bro.
Caleb.
But
Okay.
$5 million to
Drake is
35
probably making close to that too.
$5 million to 35 million.
That's 30.
Huge
Like,
jump.
That's
But if you
like-
if you can wait to get to a team that you prefer to be on, I'll wait that other year and
No.
still make another
No.
million.
And risk
Ain't no
injury.
rush.
And
could
risk
That messes with
injury
your
or
draft
something.
stock, though.
That's
It really
true.
could.
That is true. That is true.
You gotta understand, bro. $5 million, yeah, that's money. Don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money. But 35 M's is like FU money.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah,
You
no,
can turn 35 mil. You can.
that,
You
you
can
can
invest
flip. I'm about to
that.
say flip that
can
35,
invest it.
get 60 out of it.
me personally, I put into real estate.
Real
I
estate,
have
yeah, that's
apartments,
invest-
all
yeah.
types of stuff.
Mhm,
out there.
complexes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stocks,
And you
anything.
already kind of big on that now. Like I know that we was kind of talking about a little bit of real estate stuff.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Rich Dad Poor Dad. We both read that book. You
Yeah.
reading it.
Yeah, I got my first rental property now. I close on it November 29th. So
Okay.
it's in the
Congratulations.
process of getting built right now. So
That's so tough, bro. Money moves.
yeah, man.
Money moves.
Gotta invest it.
But
Heck
nah,
yeah.
Money.
I know our team is the Cowboys, but we got a fantasy league going on.
Ooh,
Saudi
dude.
fantasy league.
Me and Kamari play week 1.
Yeah.
I got Patty playing tonight. How you think he gonna do?
He don't got Travis
He
Kelce.
no, but he's still questionable. It's up in the air.
He ain't playing.
I
not
got him
playing.
on. I got Cooper Kupp on my other team. I got
Cooper
Travis
Kupp on my
Kelce
team.
on one of my
Oh, you
teams.
talking about
All
on
I'm
our
saying
team?
is this, bro.
You do got Cooper Kupp on our team, yeah.
I can give you my roster right now. I got Trevor Lawrence. You heard it here first. He's my dark
The
horse
dark
to win the
horse.
MVP this year. I'm telling you. Trevor Lawrence. My first pick, I got Justin Jefferson.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Come
JJ.
on now.
Mhm.
I got
Look at these teams.
Yeah,
I got Calvin Ridley. I think he going for 1,500 this year. I really do. Then I got Tony Pollard. My other receivers are dang, I done forgot. Yeah, you about to
I'm about
look
to say,
at
I'm
it.
going
I'm
into
gonna go
him.
to it right now.
Yeah, I forgot who I got. But I know, and I got George Kittle.
Yeah.
Oh, you did pick up Kittle.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
let's take it over to
Kittle.
Loaded.
I got a squad now. I ain't
Yours
gonna lie.
loaded?
So he got, Trevor Lawrence,
If we being real,
James Cook,
I showed-
Jay Jettis.
I showed
George
Drake my
Kittle.
team today. Drake was like, "Are you in a 4-man league?" I was like, "Nah, this is a 10-man league." He was like, "How they let you get all these players?" I'm telling you, I got a squad now.
I
Man,
got a
tell
squad.
Drake to come look
I
at
have
my
a
team.
squad.
I got Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's
Who
up.
I don't have though.
It's up.
I got Patty and Diggs.
Cool.
Patty, Diggs, Travis Etienne, James Conner, Metcalf, Hawkinson, Mike Evans, Saints D, Tyler Bass.
I love me some me.
It's all right.
Long my guys stay healthy.
I'm projected to be finish second.
Projected.
Okay.
It's,
we-
it's,
we-
it's a
hey.
projection.
Hey, what you call it?
He
Who that was?
finna say something crazy.
Nah, LSU was projected to finish what? Fifth, when they ranked 5th and got the frame toe off of them.
Yeah,
So,
that game was bad.
It was bad.
I
That
mean,
game was bad.
media can talk all
Yeah.
they want. You
Yeah,
got to
it's how they
show
go.
up.
It's
You
how
gotta
it's
show
how they
up.
perform. It is how they perform.
Nah, one thing
But I can't come in last. That's all I'm gonna say. I will not be last.
Yeah, we'll see.
Fear.
It's a mind killer.
Nah, one thing I will say though, so my team is straight, but I got Cooper Kupp and then Juju. I don't know if y'all heard about Juju, but apparently his knee is a quote unquote mess
Yeah.
and could explode at any moment.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah,
And,
like,
and
what
I'm about to
does that
say, when
mean?
you're with your trainers and physical therapists and all this, has anybody ever said like, "Oh yeah, this dude's knee could explode"? Like, how does somebody's knee?
I think it's a
explode?
matter of like you can play on it, but it's a high risk of it like it's gonna give out. Of,
What does
like,
explode mean?
Explode is like ACL, basically like all the ligaments
Yeah,
and all
like
those things, like your
ligament
MCL, whatever. It's
Yeah.
like what stabilizes your knee, explode, basically all those ligaments.
So he just
like,
need to just stop playing at that point.
That's what it sounds like.
You
And
just
we
give
need
it
to
up.
work out a trade because
Send a trade. I got Odell. What up?
Why
He
we
ducking
trading
the
for
trade.
somebody who can't play?
Odell
well,
can't
I just
play?
need
Oh,
Odell can
did
play.
get
I just
hurt.
need to move him off of my starting.
He
line.
trying to
Odell
get him
got
out. He trying to get
tattoos.
another
Woo!
starter. He trying to get another starter.
He has a whole woman
I know. I'm just saying he has tattoos though.
and a child.
So
So you
you,
that's your
got a
turn
tattoo
on.
fetish or something?
So like your type is a man with tattoos.
So everybody
no, but
with
like,
tattoos is
bro,
attractive.
Odell is like Odell. Let's be for real. Odell's Odell.
He just another dude to me.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
different. But like I'm talking about like in the aspect of like
She got a little crush
So
on
your
Odell.
type is
Odell.
nah,
I ain't player hating though. I mean,
Nah, I just like the tattoos.
She like the tattoos.
yeah, I ain't
Come on now,
player.
tattoos.
She ain't the first woman I heard say that.
Yeah.
I ain't player hating.
What is it? It's let's see, like in the league people talk about is Odell.
So you like NLE
Travis,
too?
NLE who?
You just said NLE, didn't you?
No, I
In the
said
league.
In the
Oh,
league. It's
oh.
Odell.
Travis
we got
Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Oh yeah, they be like that fine white boy. That's what all the girls be saying.
He got a
They do be
black
saying
girl.
that. Oh, God,
No,
he
he
I
don't.
don't
don't.
think he
Not
would.
no
They
more.
not. He
Oh,
not with
they
Kevin
not
Nicole no
together?
more.
They been not together.
Yeah.
I don't be keeping up. I don't be keeping
Yeah,
up.
they ain't together no more.
Come on, Travis.
I don't know
messed
what
that
happened.
one
That's
up.
a
What else they
fumble.
be talking about? I'm trying to think. That's pretty much it.
You said what they be talking about. What you be talking
on
Yeah,
about?
what you be
TikTok.
talking
What I been
about?
seeing on TikTok.
What you be
'Cause
talking
you just
about?
said-
Because
you
you,
just
you
named two of
obviously
them.
was harping over Odell.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
she
like
got a
Odell.
huge crush on Odell.
When Odell, I remember my brother. He was a big fan when Odell was at LSU. So I was just like,
He
Odell.
did. That was a while ago.
Yeah.
2014.
Yeah, that was.
I do think Odell's gonna have a good season
I think he
though.
is too. I think he gonna elevate Lamar. I think he gonna elevate him.
Lamar
And hopefully he
Jackson.
can stay healthy.
Louis.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
But I don't know. The Ravens low key might be nice though.
If their defense still good,
Yeah. But I mean, they offenses.
They're still not.
They
beating
offense low key
Cincinnati.
might be nice.
No,
nah.
Joe Burrow, him.
I ain't gonna lie. The teams to
Joe
beat
Burrow.
is the Bengals and the
You gotta
Chiefs.
coach on everybody, don't you?
No.
To be honest, I don't. The Jets are going to be pretty decent. I think their defense is going to be good this year.
I feel like they have very good
They have
team
good
chemistry.
pieces. They have good pieces.
They have good pieces.
Is it gonna mesh?
We need to see how A-Rod play too.
A-Rod gonna do it.
I ain't
He
gonna
is,
lie.
but it's kind of
50?
early, and he old.
He is.
He's like
Tom
50,
Brady
right?
was old. What's that mean?
Tom Brady was old,
No,
but
I'm just saying, like,
the fall off. I mean, not gonna say the fall off of Brady, but like his last.
he got hired by Delta
season,
Airlines,
Who?
Tom Brady,
What?
To do
as
what?
their strategic advisor.
What?
You
So-
got the meter?
Huh?
You got the meter?
No, he
Did you
just
meet
got
him?
hired on. They sent it in like our intern group chat that we had, and they were like, "Y'all, is this real?" And they like sent out like a mass email like welcoming him.
Dang.
So he's getting bread
Oh yeah.
for sure.
And he trying to be an analyst on Fox, I think.
Yeah.
And he gonna be getting paid the rest of his life.
Be like the
too.
Manning brothers.
Yeah.
But no, I do think the teams to beat are the Bengals and the Chiefs. And then we talked about this a little bit, but me and you was talking about the Netflix show Quarterback and how that kind of like
Insightful.
Kirk
that changed my perspective on a lot about the NFL. But I respect Patty more. I respect Kirk Cousins more. Mariota got his thing going on.
I mean, yeah, like that's not hard, bro. Like, and
Yeah.
you know, even us college athletes like experience it a little bit, like the stuff that they was kind of going through, especially like from the mental aspect of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, everybody on their head because you know maybe they're not performing, or Kirk Cousins feels so much pressure. Like that's what's so crazy. Like, people don't understand. Like we feel so much pressure to perform, and he coming home to a wife and 2 sons. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like a bigger picture, man. But like sometimes fans don't see that.
Yeah, fans. I feel like a lot of times, and I was talking to like one of my close friends about it. Like, if you don't have like a loved one, if you don't have a child or anyone who's been in that position of like being on the field, like you don't understand. Like sometimes people don't know how to like compartmentalize like having and being in the uniform and what comes with that, and like going home and have to deal with that also. So I feel like, especially in college, especially like with NIL now, and it's like
Yeah.
money involved and everyone is like, it's like a numbers game now. And I'm like, yo,
facts.
the best feeling is like being in the atmosphere and like really like, I want to see how hard y'all can hit the other person. It's just like beyond whatever goes on. Like I feel like at the end of the day, it is a game, and the game brings you so much value. But sometimes people, especially fans, they get too in tune of like realizing that words do hurt. Like these athletes are scrolling through the comments and seeing what people are saying about them. So yeah, I feel like the mental aspect of it, I don't know how y'all deal with that.
I mean, I think obviously the words hurt or whatever, but I try not to let words bother me. I kind of where I draw the line is like when I see fans spitting on somebody,
Oh no.
or throwing
That's
food at
crazy.
somebody, or anything like that. You do something like that, and me, like, I'm not football player Kamari anymore. I'm civilian Kamari. I'm about to beat the brakes off you. Like, it's, I have a right.
No, no
What I'm
cap.
saying? It's warranted if I go out there and whoop you. So, all that chirping, that don't really bother me. But you get to doing ignorant stuff like that, and that's gonna send me over the top. Or like maybe one day when I have kids, and you say something about my kids, or you say something about my old lady, then it's like, okay.
Now it's different.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to attack
Yeah.
it personally.
Yeah.
Now it's like, okay, we can take it there. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to protect my family at all costs.
I know that's right.
So,
Sound like Niz, man. But nah, Alicia, you brought up a really good point about like NIL and how that is completely changing the game of college sports. And I think there's pros and cons to it. I feel like there's a little bit more pros, but I like the way, in a sense, that it's making like college football feel like a league almost. Like it's pretty much like trades and free agent signings. Like that's how it feels now.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be the same way with basketball too.
yeah, it's the same way with basketball.
Yeah.
So like from a player perspective,
know
how
about
like
that, though.
how is that?
You don't think so?
Basketball?
I don't know about it with basketball because all them cats be one and done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people do. Be
But I
running
don't know.
down.
That can change the one and done a little bit though, because like
Man,
Like,
you
here
know
you go
what?
with
That's
the money, that
no,
money,
crazy,
that
bro.
money.
all right, but
Well,
but look at
basketball money
Armando
different,
though.
bro.
Well,
Look at
I can
Armando
say-
though.
Yeah, Armando. I feel like
He was
he's-
already 3 years in.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I feel like he's a unique case. Like
I agree.
Chapel Hill like loves Armando, like
Right.
regardless. But I feel like in the aspect of like the transition from college to pros is like a whole different playing field. So I feel like if I was in that position, I would definitely go the college route of being on national television, televised games, tournaments, all those different things, top care like towards recovering your body, and then you also getting money, but you don't have that expectation of a professional athlete of like this is your job. Like I feel like that's where there's like love in the college sports, because at the end of the day, it is your job, but you're also like, you are a student. So it's like you still have that camaraderie of like being in a college and like doing what college kids do.
Yeah.
Right.
That's real.
No, and that's a valid point. And before NIL really hit, I think it hit at the perfect time, because I think at least in terms of basketball, that there was a risk of players starting to go either overseas, G League, overtime elite, like
This
and
keeping
all
them in college.
But all of these things that are still like big things going on are in my opinion could be better segues to the NBA. Like the G League, I think prepares you perfectly for the NBA. You're going to be playing against NBA level talent,
Professional talent.
like people who probably were cut from teams, like,
And you're getting paid.
and you're getting paid. You're getting paid good. So like, that was about to start competing with college if you know you can't go to college and make no money.
I feel like it really like took off when Jalen Green, he went that route instead of going to college, and then he went as high as he did.
He was supposed to go to like Memphis.
Yeah, he was supposed to go somewhere,
Jalen
but
Green, that boy,
Chill.
Anyway,
that's that boy, Anna.
yeah, but I think it's like it's interesting. I don't know. I feel like it's going to create a pipeline of kids going back into the college, even for basketball if they're one and done. But I'm glad that it's bringing like recognition and notoriety to women's sports. Like Angel Reese, she's been doing her thing with
yes.
And
I will say
that's a good seller.
And this is what I was going to say to you earlier when you was like the whole Caleb Williams situation of his daddy talking about he gonna come back if it's not a good team. And I said it's cap because that's a lot of money. But somebody like Angel Reese, it's a little bit different. She making more money now
than
she probably will.
WNBA.
Because they don't be paying them.
They don't.
Nothing.
And
so she's trying to
roster
soak
cuts.
this up. You know what I'm saying? Like she's trying to soak this. I'm talking about. Think about it. She's the Bayou Barbie. She has her own nickname. People know her. By that.
She has a culture. People
She's a brand.
She's a brand. Yeah, she's a brand. Like, and I think she does that very well of branding herself.
Yeah.
I hope she don't ruin that though.
She's at the top of the road right now.
I mean, she can keep it going even after she graduate too, or go to the league too. Like, it ain't nothing to keep promoting yourself either.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, she just being unapologetically her.
Yeah,
and that's what people like about her.
Yeah,
because people, they do like have their like whatever they talk about dealing with her, but like she's her authentic self. Like she doesn't try to embody someone else, which I love her TikToks. I enjoy it all the time. But
when y'all gonna collab?
What are we gonna collab with?
I don't know. Make that happen. You got a whole team. Like,
I mean, yeah, that is true.
You got a whole following.
Ooh, I could be like.
Look, you got right.
I don't think we.
Let me get that 10%
Look,
cut.
You say you like how authentic she is, and I do. But I also see things like, I be peeping like little stuff too, like what she got going on. Yeah. Would you get?
What you mean? What she got going on?
Like, bro, she got her whole boyfriend tatted on her.
Yeah,
like,
that is crazy.
Wait, she got a tattoo of
her boyfriend name. No, name. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's easily like coverable, like, but it's
that's
like
crazy.
That's kind of.
I think.
Is it too soon for that?
Very.
Yeah, but okay. Granted, from my like just being on like TikTok and stuff, they definitely knew each other beforehand. But I feel like it's kind of like at the end of the day, she is a brand and she is a part. She's gonna always be associated with LSU women's basketball. So I feel like being in like a similar position, I would refrain from trying to like integrate my personal life with the job that I do essentially.
And that's what I'm concerned about with her. I think she does a great job of marketing herself.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing is people love how she markets herself because she's marketing herself as the LSU basketball player. She's like the so many black young girls look up to her. Because it's like they see a woman in sports. They see somebody who actually looks like them and doesn't sell themselves out. She's very organic. So I'm hoping that we can keep, or she can keep that separate from maybe like everything that's personal in her life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to say you have to live two different lifestyles. but
Have a balance.
have a balance, especially when this is kind of her job, so to speak.
Yeah, she's
getting
making
paid.
a lot of. I did an NIL thing for one of my classes, and she was like projected for this upcoming season $1.3 million, and she's like the highest paid
That's
NIL
crazy.
athlete for women's basketball NCAA. So it's like crazy to not even imagine. Like I think NIL came out July 2021.
Yep.
It's not even like. It's probably like 2 years we've been in this field of it, and like she's already done so
Making
much because she
bread.
transferred.
Dope.
She transferred from the University of Maryland,
Yeah.
and she was a dog there.
Yeah,
and so when
she
she
was
came
nice
down
there,
to
too.
LSU, it was like it was go
LSU
time.
got a
They
little
got her.
super team
Yeah.
now though.
They got Haley.
Yo,
Yeah. Oh, I forgot
Oh
she
my
transferred.
God, she's so
That
nice.
girl, nice. I saw her when she came when they
Louisville?
played here. When
Bro,
they
she a
when they
dog.
played
She
here.
is
She's a dog.
When they
I wanna
played here,
see-
she was giving.
She got them
UNC.
2 French braids. She don't
Buckets.
be playing. Yeah.
They lost though. UNC did win that game. though.
We
won
did. That was
game.
turn.
That was a
Bro,
good game.
I love women's sports because
a
I
good
feel like
game.
people downplay how physical they can really get. But in Carmichael, they begin
They
turned.
be, yeah,
They begin
I
turned.
love
I
watching
went
women's
to a lot of
basketball.
women's
I enjoy watching
basketball
LSU.
games.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
their
I enjoy it, man.
championship
South Carolina,
game was
too.
more like fun to watch than
I ain't even watch it,
UConn. and whoever else.
I forgot who was even in it. UConn
UConn
versus
and-
The guys, right? Yeah. It was,
Yeah.
no one
I ain't even
cared.
watch
Boo.
it. Because y'all know I don't like basketball.
Yeah.
Really?
I can't stand that thing. Oh, Lord.
Okay.
He
Understandable.
like the physical sports.
Yeah, man.
Basketball is
They
physical,
saw
man.
it.
though.
Them boys be prima donnas out there, man. And I ain't trying to hate, but they get paid all that money.
That is true. It's funny. I feel like
They ain't
I heard
banging
something. It was like a
nobody.
football player who plays can play basketball, but a basketball player can't play football. Yeah, I heard that before.
But I will say this, and it's no disrespect to basketball players. I have a tremendous amount of respect for basketball players. It is a very hard sport.
Absolutely.
And
I played.
you got to be
I
able
played.
to just go in the gym and say, "Bump it, I'm gonna put up 1,000 shots today," and then come back and do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like there's so much skill that goes into basketball.
Like it's hard
That
to put
is
that
very
ball in the hoop.
skill-based.
It's hard. It's so hard.
And I give them so much respect for that. It is so hard. But like I can wake up and be like, I'm gonna go run a route today. You know what I'm saying? And go get open.
Yeah.
But I can't just say, I'm gonna go on the court and go against Mondo. Man, he'll kill me out there. he be dunking on me. Well, first of all, he ain't gonna dunk on me.
You gonna move out the foul? or-
Mondo, he
You
calling
You
you
gonna
out.
foul him?
No, for real, man. I'm gonna foul you.
I'm gonna move out the way.
No,
I'm not
no.
fouling.
I'm either gonna move out the
You
way
gonna tackle him.
or I'm gonna grab you out of midair and say, "Come on down here, now, boy."
You not grabbing Mondo out of midair.
What?
Mondo, this is y'all call 101.
You hear this,
No.
Mondo?
Cause first of all, you put your region on me, you're just gonna be surprised. Don't even try and rise up on me. But if you do, I'm gonna tap you up out that. No, double salute to him, man. He does a lot for this program. Really good
Yeah.
player, man.
I'll go down as one of the greatest.
facts.
Hold on real quick. Paris, before you leave, we didn't get a chance to introduce you. Y'all, this is Paris. She does video production. Come on. Come in. Say hey.
Hey.
Hey, Paris.
This Paris.
Hey.
This Paris, y'all. She from the city. I didn't get a chance to introduce her officially, but she does our video stuff.
We
Appreciate
love
you,
Paris.
Paris.
Love, great job, by the way.
Appreciate her.
Thank you.
She works for Go Hills too, so she about to go to
Oh,
work.
word, that's what's up.
And women in sports. is
Women
the
in
best thing.
sports, we love it.
We love it.
We love it.
Transcending.
So, what was all these questions that you had to ask me?
Oh, it was really like early on, but I feel like the question, why your number? Why 88?
Why
It's
88?
a good question.
Yeah.
So, I
Yeah, why
actually,
88?
when I came to college, I wanted to wear 9.
Okay.
I wore 9 in high school. That was like my number. But I always said if I wore 80's number, it had to be 88. And the reason for that is because I'm a Cowboy fan. And the best Cowboys wore 88. So I saw, with me growing up, it was Dez Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw Dez in that 88. I saw him throwing up the X, and I was like, yeah, that's tough. You know what I'm saying? So 88 was just kind of like my 80's number. So I had to get the 80's number. Then when I got here, my coach at the time, he was like, "Oh, my tight ends got to wear 80's number. You know, old school, but whatever." So got an 88 and been in it ever since. I even tried to switch to 9, and then nobody have 9 until Tez got here.
Yeah.
And they
That's
did
facts,
me. They
actually.
did me wrong. They ain't never let me get the number, but it is what it is. I ain't even I ain't even gonna go down that rabbit hole. I ain't tripping.
88 iconic.
I like 88.
I ain't tripping
88
no
tail
more
dog.
because I done
80,
done
yeah.
something
Well,
in
it's
it.
all
8 is
there.
a lucky number.
Huh?
It's all there.
88 tail dog, man.
Yeah. But
You
I
think
rock
you gonna
with it.
keep it? You think you gonna keep it?
Hey, in the league?
Yeah.
Man, I'm wearing whatever number they give.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. As long as that check green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that matters at that point.
And
It's
it's
your
all-
job.
Yeah.
But if they be
kiss.
like, pick your number, I'm getting in that Nina for sure. Give me that 9. I want 9, but if I can't get it, I'll
So
be
why
like
9?
88.
He wore it in high school.
I mean, yeah, but why you wear it in high school?
I don't know. I always felt like that number like chose me.
Oh, okay. That's
I
real.
was I was born February 9. When I was a lamplighter, my my class number was 9.
Oh, okay.
But like growing up, my favorite number was 21.
True.
Like in baseball, I wore 21. Like I always wore 21. Basketball, I wore 21. And then I just got 9 one of them days. Like for football, it kind of opened up when I got to high school.
Yeah.
And when that 9 opened up, I was like, oh, let me get that as a single digit.
All right.
And then I had rocked out in it. Like I had snapped in it, and that's kind of like when the offers started.
Y'all
to
have
come
any
in.
numbers? Like growing up, like for sports?
10. I wore 10 for everything.
I had 4 and 23. 4 all the way up to high school. Now I wore 23 my last year. And
Wow.
That's great. Jordan.
Oh.
And then that's crazy. I crossed 23. It was 4 on my line. That was crazy.
Yeah.
It was
That's-
crazy. 4 and
yeah.
23. That's always been my 2 numbers.
Yeah, I did gymnastics and ran track, so
Oh, yeah. And
we
we
didn't really
didn't
have
have
numbers.
numbers.
But when I played basketball my 10th grade year in high school, I wore 3.
1 year?
Yep.
Why you stopped?
What do you mean?
You were
Like, so-
sorry.
Like he said, it's skill based.
I was
was
very.
not putting up
I was
1,000
very. No. So it's funny. So I cheered for varsity and I played junior varsity for basketball. I did it because they didn't have enough girls to play. So I was like, all right,
Okay.
forget it.
Oh, you
I'll
just
get out
felt
there.
like you could help.
Yeah. So
You out there just
I
helping.
tried out. I made a team. I was good on defense. Whenever he'd be like Adams, he called us by our last name.
Oh, okay.
I'll get out there. I would be a dog. I would be aggressive. I would get fouled out, yes, but it was just
A little
fun.
pat, a little pat,
like,
Bev.
dog like D-O-G or like dog like
Like-
D-A-W.
Probably
G.
like D-A-W-G. You know, I was very
was
like.
you a dog? Was you a dog? Though?
I feel like
She was a DOG.
I feel like everyone thinks I'm like, you know,
She was a PUP.
prim and proper, but I really y'all be trying but I do like the aggressiveness of women's basketball. But I can remember plays though. Like I was the one I couldn't play that very well, but I can tell you where you need to be and what
That's-
position you need to be
That's
at.
what I
important, too,
struggled.
though.
That's
That's
why I was
important.
not good at basketball.
Oh, remembering plays?
I'm gonna tell you what I did in basketball.
I
I
used
got
to love the
rebounds.
plays.
I got rebounds, and I like banged down low. Like I remember my best game in middle school. I went for 16 points and 20 rebounds, and I was
Yeah.
7 for 8 at the free throw line. That was my best game ever in
16,
basketball.
yeah, double.
Nah, it's
But,
really
like,
like
That's a
just
good game.
I couldn't remember plays, bro. It was hard to me.
I
Yeah, it's
always
like
had to remember
finding
play.
your
I played
niche.
point guard. I had to.
I was the
remember
Yeah, nah,
everything.
you had to.
I was the
Plays
2 or
that
the
make
3.
sense to me.
Anyways, but I can
Ace.
remember
What
the
about
plays.
what about defenses though? You could
Defense?
Defense, I can remember that.
Oh, yeah.
2-3.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
but like
3-2.
rotations.
That's simple.
Oh yeah,
that's,
that's what I was gonna
that's
say.
like
yeah.
football.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
nah, low
yeah,
key.
yeah.
Low
That's
key.
like football, just
Yeah.
playing zones.
Zones,
Like,
yeah.
them offensive plays, oh, you set the pick here, then
send
you
the wing
go
through.
here.
Flare
Oh,
screen,
I'm like,
flare
bruh.
screen, elevator
Pick and
screen.
roll.
I'm
all
like, bro,
that.
you give me the ball, man. Hey, one-on-one.
Let me go.
Hand me the ball.
Let me go.
No.
Oh, man.
Nah, but so before we end, I just want to get y'all thoughts on Colorado.
Oh my gosh, I love that outcome. Oh jeez.
And yeah, let's talk about that for a little second.
I just start off with Deion Harper putting like the little like L,
The
and
D and L on there?
That leaders and dogs. That's a cool concept. But I'm ready to see if they legit or not. We gonna see.
Facts.
They beat TCU. That was a good win. That's a great win.
That's
But
a
y'all
great
saw
start.
TCU.
Look, sorry, boy.
No, the player.
You talking about the interview?
The player.
talking to him.
And he was the player.
The interview?
Yeah. I
was
was like,
like, "You're
dang, the
gone."
laughing stocks.
He said we're the laughing stocks of college football.
Oh, wait, what happened?
No,
one of
what
the-
are you talking about?
You didn't see that?
I'm talking about that.
I'm talking about
that.
I'm talking about the meme when
Dion
was
was
talking to the other
that's
player.
what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
I saw that
Yeah.
too. But the interview, like one of the TCU football players called themselves the laughing stocks
stock.
because they lost to Colorado. You know, last season it was 1-11.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
That don't mean
that
nothing.
don't dictate
They're-
the season.
They're a
Totally
completely
different
different team.
Yeah.
How y'all laughing stocks? They got because Travis Hunter legit.
Bro,
Both
He
sides of the
legit.
ball.
him. I'm sorry.
129
I ain't
snaps.
gonna lie to you
No.
though, bro. When I was watching that game, I was thinking, yeah, that but nice. But
what?
I was concerned. I'm like, bro, 120 snaps,
Recovery,
bruh.
yeah.
I'm like, bro.
His body.
He got to choose one. You think?
I ain't gonna say he got to choose one, but I listened to what Prime was saying. He was like, he not gonna let him practice till Wednesday, and in my head, I'm like, bro, he can't, bro.
His
like,
body, yeah.
Yeah, you got somebody going 120
Sheesh,
snaps.
you gonna
bruh.
burn out.
That is 100.
Like, bro, I played maybe 40 to 50 snaps against South Carolina. And on that bus ride back, well, I'm hurting. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, granted, I'm in the trenches banging, but still 120
That's a
snaps.
lot.
And then I see you in the locker room getting freaky dance. I'm talking about he was
He
cutting
turned.
up.
He was.
And I was like, hey, that boy, he I don't know what he drinking. Hey, but I need whatever he got, man. I hope his body can recover, man. Because I'm worried about him come week 8.
Yeah.
You know, pulling something or something like that. And I think
That's
they'll
how
take
injuries
care of
happen.
him.
Knock
But-
on wood.
And then Sanders had 507 passing yards. He broke the school record the
5'10".
first game. 5'10". 5'10".
Yeah.
That's
Five-
crazy,
five-
though,
Nah,
bro.
he snapped, bro. He really did.
Yeah.
He snapped.
First
And that's,
game.
I think that goes to show too, like the importance of coaching. Like, I
But
think
even
coaching
so,
can
like,
really go.
preparation, but mental preparation. I feel
Yeah,
like,
then that's what I mean by his coaching. The way he
Yeah.
really, like, he gets through to these players. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if we're gonna see a 30 for 30 one day about something crazy, but he is getting to all of these players because they all like one thing
They
you
buy
can't
in.
teach is being a
Buying.
dog,
Buying in.
and
Yeah,
they
and I
all
think-
got it.
I think something that I saw that Coach Prime said, he was like talking like to the parents, like, give me your son and like in 3 years I'm gonna return a man.
Yeah, give me a
And-
boy. You
Yeah.
send me a boy, I'll send you back a man.
Yeah, and I think
That's
it goes
real.
like beyond like football. I feel like he does like applicable stuff when it comes to like life. Like, and I feel like he's the perfect person to be leading that team right now. Because before, who was talking about Colorado?
I don't.
But I will say this though, I feel like every good coach does a great job of preparing their team for life after football.
Yeah.
Because Coach Brown does the same exact thing for us. Coach Brown just not Deion Sanders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know
You
what
know what
mean.
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
He doesn't have that same following.
Status. That
You
same
know,
status.
and granted, Coach Brown's a Hall of Fame coach, but
Deion.
he ain't Deion.
Yeah, that's
ain't
Deion.
Deion.
And
You know
Deion
what
be
I'm saying?
talking. Deion be
He be,
talking.
so
and Coach Brown don't do that.
Talking.
Yeah.
Coach Brown, he not finna be in your face. doing
Deion
all
be
that
He did
And
stuff.
I'm
grab
coming.
Brunette though.
Yeah. I saw that.
I thought that was a meme. I thought it was
First
fake.
of all, let me let me clear that up for my dog.
He was on UNC chicks.
Hey, let me clear that up for my dog. People was making out a meme about Coach. He was not trying to disrespect that man. Okay.
Oh, no.
Nah,
of
he
course
won't. They
not.
cool.
Yeah.
He
They
really
cool as
like
nice.
was trying to like grab
Bring him back.
to bring him back, and he really wasn't trying to grab his neck. He was trying to grab his shoulder. He was just trying to make sure.
We love Mac. We
Yeah,
love
he was
Mac.
basically trying to make sure like he was doing good mentally after the loss. Because Coach Brown was saying he remembered when we lost to them, like how he felt and how he had to feel for that whole off season. So he was basically trying to check on Buddy mental. Now, granted, he done grabbed my dog neck and they making memes,
They
but
are.
that wasn't.
It wasn't. That wasn't.
Yeah,
the
Mac
point.
is
That
sweet.
wasn't
his
his
intention.
Mac is a
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Yeah. So I'm glad I'm able to clear it up for my dog.
Yeah,
But
yeah. You good
it's
with
funny.
us, Mac. You funny though.
How you feeling about App State?
Yeah,
Man.
that's what I'm about to say, and we gonna end with that because my computer about to die.
Of course, it's about to die.
App State, you know,
Not too much.
'Cause we played them last season.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
It was a great
It was-
game.
That was a high
It was
scoring
very
game.
high
It was
a
scoring
high
game.
score. It's
Drake
six,
showed out. I don't want to say
know-
Kobe had a pretty good game.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of people
I'm gonna say this, man.
defense played good.
Huh?
Y'all had that. Well, they had that one clip.
Man, defense
I remember
gave up.
Chris pushing
Defense
somebody.
You talking about when
Everybody
they were-
dropped
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of the game.
Defense gave up 40 points in the fourth quarter, most
Yeah.
ever in college football.
Oh, never.
That game
But I
alone
will
is
say
what made
this.
the defense so bad that year.
No, it ain't what made them so bad. That game alone is what made them have the perception.
No, that's what
that
I
they
mean
were
in
so
terms of
bad.
rankings.
Because what people fail to realize, and Coach Brown was telling us this, South Carolina had a worse defense than us last year. But people failed to acknowledge that. People just want to talk about how bad our defense was because of the App State game. So I think that's a great, segue into what I'm about to say. I'm excited for the game. I'm really excited for our defense to be able to go against a team that people say they lost their respect because of.
Yeah.
So I think, them being able to go out there and get redemption, especially, because they played so well last week.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great to do it 2 weeks in a row against a team that, flat out embarrassed them on national television last year.
Cap.
So I think I'm really excited for our defense, and I'm always gonna be excited for our offense. We believe it's us versus us. We don't
I'm
care.
excited. Be on the field, cheering. It's gonna be great.
We're gonna try and go out there and just do what we do. We're gonna call plays. Playmakers got to make plays. So I'm excited. They gonna come in here. They gonna try and win. All those guys.
They gonna try.
They were either wanted to be here or they wish they could be here. So we just got to go out there and play.
Yeah, I see the season going 2-0. That's personally.
Yeah.
I'm always cheer for my Tar Heels.
Yeah, I see it going 2-0, man. We went out there and beat South Carolina. It's only up from here.
Yeah, man.
And if it's a
Only up
home
from here.
game, we turned.
Oh yeah.
We turned.
Well, we will all be in attendance cheering you on. We appreciate you coming on the Brickz.
Yeah, man. This was fun.
We love to have it. And if you ain't listening to the Brickz,
Then you ain't listening to.
you're not listening to nothing.
Watch your mouth.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. New episode next week. We out.
Bye,
Yo.
guys.
Adios.